Today's episode is brought to you by Progressive, where drivers who save by switching save nearly $750 on average. Quote now at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $744 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2022 and May 2023. Potential savings will vary. Thanks for supporting the Fable and Folly Network. Here's another show we know you'll love.
Where am I? Welcome to Desert Skies, traveler. Your journey through the physical plane has come to an end. I am the attendant. My colleague here is the mechanic.
Yo.
This is your last stop on your way to the great beyond. It's our job to make sure you're prepared for the ride. Now, before hitting the road, we have an impressive selection of over 34 varieties of microwavable burritos. What's going on?
There's gotta be a better afterlife than this. I mean, come on!
That's offensive.
Something seems to be wrong with me.
You left something major undone.
I have a life outside of this gas station, you know.
You quite literally do not.
Any hobbies?
Nope.
Ever travel?
Nope.
Love interest?
Are you kidding?
Oh my god. You're like the human version of a plain bagel.
Cash register.
How can I help you, attendant?
Play some music?
You got it. It's kind of funny, though. What I needed wasn't back there. It was here, waiting for me.
I wonder what it feels like, Mac, to miss the physical plane, the people you left behind.
You know, I had a wife who died 3 years ago.
Wish I could go back.
No, you don't need to go back. You just need to be here.
And a new traveler approaches. Ready, team?
Ready.
Attendant.
Good. Let's do this.
Find Desert Skies wherever you listen to podcasts.
Previously on Days of Future Fuzz, past and future Dankent collide and are tasked by Professor Y to resurrect the puppet Panglo by going to the first GG Scrumptious Casual Eatery, where fun is always on the menu, in Bicentralia, New Jersey. Their guide, the Greenlandic tracker Valborg. Meanwhile, Emperor Fuzzo rules with the aid of his Lord Commander Feltina Guernica and his sentient boob mother. Also, Brushee faces his past while locked away in the blanket cells. What is to be done by you? Listen to this, the new episode, Episode 4, The Puppet Who Mistook His Mother for a Breast.
So, Valborg, what brings you to America? Stealing jobs?
Hardly. I only came to this unfrozen, fuzzy land because my home was destroyed. The beautiful fjords and inlets became wiggling fabric, and the whole of Greenland collapsed into the sea and sank.
That's some hard cheese.
Fuzzo sent fur planes to help, but only saved the fuzz. He left the rest of us to die.
How did you survive?
Smoked seal meat and a heart full of revenge.
Fair. Mine's full of cholesterol. This road seems familiar. But why? It is dark and spooky like much of our life. Oh, maybe it reminds me of that cargo ship Pop sent us to live on. I was the deck boy to a squid named Charlie. He'd spunk me with his tentacles. None of that happened like that. It was a schooner with a shrimper named Beefo. Oh, right. Beefo. Time travel really screws with your noodle. I bet this place is a swell echo. Beefo! Beefo!
Quiet with the beefo! We wouldn't want to draw the attention of the felt patrols. Though we shouldn't see too many on this road.
'Cause they're lazy?
That, and because this industrial corridor wasn't affected by the fuzzotronic bomb. Puppets don't like to go into unfuzzed areas. Sharp corners.
What are all these abandoned factories?
This used to be the snack food corridor. Factory packaged junk food far as the eye can see. But since the fuzz don't eat, it's all abandoned. From Little Debbie to Cozy Shack, it's all gone belly up.
Oh, snackeries were great.
In Greenland, I would love going to the corner shop and getting flødeboller. Sweet, processed, marshmallow flødeboller.
Flødeboller, A biscuit prime for crunch, flot bola, ooh. Topped with marshmallow fluff, flot bola, ooh. Coated in chocolate, simply the best that ever was. I know it's true, my zeal has you surprised, but what's to do? Flot bola's on my mind, got this tattoo, so it's on my arm too. Flot bola, I'm in love with you. A Danish treat, even Hamlet would have to agree. A perfect sweet, I'll eat more and not be so broody. And there's the thing, at flot bola, no tragedy. With flot bola, the answer is to be. But oh, it's true, all things come to a close. Flot bola too, and now I miss it so. Oh, what I do for just a taste or two. Flot bola, I'm in love with you. Flot bola. I am your only hope, I swear to you. Again, this world will know your fluffy goo and your sweet chocolate coat. Flot bola, I will bring you home. The world that wasn't perfect, but for all of its flaws, it was the world that gifted flot bola to all. And that's the world I will lay down my life for, because it is a world that I love. Flot bola, flot bola, flot bola.
Guess you really like that stuff.
I did. My hips, not so much.
So why do you think you were spared from the fuzz?
Luck. Though 2/3 of the unfuzzed are women. Lots of mystery around it. But since New Jersey is one of the 3 female states, it didn't go fuzzy.
I forgot that they forced genders onto the states. Damn federalists.
So now New Jersey is just an abandoned wasteland, left to rot.
Some things never change.
Hello? Who's there? Hello? Who's there? Hold it together, Brushee. I must be dreaming. Just a nightmare from something I ate before bed.
Or someone.
Elsa? But you're...
Say it, Brushee. Whisper it in my ear. Unless you want to give it a nibble.
Stay away!
Come on, Brushee, we're closer than ever. I thought you wanted me inside you. Teeth! Teeth! Teeth!
It's not my fault! I was a periodombie. I wasn't in control.
Oh, poor Brushee. Were you in control when your father hypnotized me into thinking I was a dog? When you took over my session once he died? When you locked me in the kennel? Whose fault was that?
There was the prophecy and the dentistry, the wisdom of the tooth, and I took you for walks. We played fetch. Was it so bad?
Yes.
Was I bad the whole time?
You don't know the half of it.
Oh, poor Brushee, think you're starting to crack. Why you looking at me like they're craving a snack? Don't you hate it when your food talks back? Did I give you indigestion? How's your tummy feeling? How's the prophecy? Did I die for anything? Oh, how many of us did you eat? Oh, how did I feel between your teeth?
No, go away, Elsa! You are not real, this isn't happening. Yeah. I must be dreaming or imagining. Unraveling?
Call it whatever, I'll be inside of you forevermore. Whoa, I won't let you forget what you did. Whoa, while others died, why should you live? You make me sick. I'm in your mind. I can tell when you lie, and if we're being honest, I was your family's dog. Am I wrong? Did you free me when your father was gone? No, but when will you see it? Accept what you've done.
You are not real. This isn't happening.
Just like every monster, you blame those who you're hurting.
I must be dreaming or imagining.
Only once you're collared, do you beg for mercy? I don't mind. There's no hurry. I'll be with you till you break.
My privilege was my claim. No life but mine was worth my time. Just the tools to chase my fate. Just the meat upon my plate. I was always the monster I became. Oh, God. Please, I'll do anything.
Anything?
Yes. Please.
Then let yourself go. Enter the tooth. I can save you.
Give you meaning. Let yourself gleam.
Her tooth, yes! Fill me again with your loving bite!
Hey, wait, future me. Your ham hock is gone. What happened to it? I don't remember. My brain's like a Magnavox with bad rabbit ears. A bit fuzzy. Wait, rabbit ears? Of course. Bunnies, Easter, cream eggs, omelets, over easy. Easy as pie, pi r squared, square dumplings. Things that don't exist. Magical birds? Dumplings, birds, fish, no! Dumplings, birdie, grapes. We gotta save her. Easy. Don't go double-decker in the tube station. No. They're warehams. The warehams, she could be... We looked for her. Professor Y and me. When they first found me, I told him about her. Thought she could help. We went to the gas station, but it was tore up right good. Nothing left. The fuzzing must have allowed the warehams to get her. But... Birdie... It's not... I know. Me too.
I'm sorry about your friend, but we must press onward. The air here is filled with the saturated fat of decaying Twinkies, ho-hos, and tasty cakes. Merely breathing the toxic, delicious fumes can give us diabetes. Come now.
Emperor Fuzzo, it has come to our attention that the terrorists who tried to assassinate you work for a Professor Heather Yang, or as she likes to call herself, Professor Y.
And what exactly is she a professor of?
Gender studies.
Ah! The worst studies!
Easy, Adviso. The field for interdisciplinary study devoted to identity and representation as central categories of analysis is a worthwhile pursuit. But killing me is not. Where does she teach? Let's go kill her.
Rutgers. But apparently she's retired and gone underground.
Like some sort of mole?
Not literally. She's in hiding.
Like a cowardly mole?
Exactly. Your knowledge of moles is without peer.
Well, I did write /direct/perform/cater that one puppet show, Mole Holes and Whole Moles on Broadway. Remember? There are a lot of crazy moles in my neighborhood. Like Stardo's over there. Hey, mole, get about it over here. And the friendly neighborhood delivery mole. Nice weather today, Emperor. But really, what I learned is we're more alike than we are different. Dig that.
A true theatrical pleasure. You won the Tony.
Yeah, I did it for the people. It was a hard year, and they needed to laugh. Plus, I had every other show killed to help my chances, though I was quite happy with the midpoint musical interlude. Anywho, let's destroy this Professor Y. What's her deal?
Apparently, she is completely bald.
Even though...
Yes. She's a smooth operator of a rebellion. But she doesn't do the dirty work herself. We believe she sent out 2 smelly hobos and some sort of Inuit or something on a covert mission. I think the hobo's name is Dankent. Actually, there are...
Dankent? That sounds familiar. Wait! That's the fellow who tore my arm off before I got this new, better arm.
The very best arm. No offense to your other arm.
Contact all forces to be on the lookout. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must return to my chambers. Fuzzo, away!
How exactly did you attain such accurate intelligence?
A source contacted us. We made a deal.
And this source can be trusted?
So far.
Believe for you. I'm sure you'll get the Cotton Cross for this.
I don't need awards. I served the Emperor.
You serve the Fuzz! The Emperor is his felt savior. Hail Fuzz.
Hail Fuzz.
Good.
Okay.
The Fable and Folly Network supports creators of exceptional audio stories, including the one you're listening to right now. If you love our shows, we want to hear from you. Complete our listener survey at fableandfolly.com/survey. This will help us learn more about you, what you like, what you'd like to hear more of, and how we can maintain an inclusive, safe atmosphere. As a thank you for your participation, we have extras and behind-the-scenes content from your favorite shows. Fans make the network what it is. Thanks for listening, and we can't wait to hear from you. Find our listener survey at fableandfolly.com/survey today. Looking to get out of the ads and back to the story? Fable and Folly Plus is a new way to support the creators you love. The podcast you're listening to right now and more than 60 others can be heard ad-free for as little as $4 a month by visiting fableandfolly.com/plus. And now, Fall of the House of Sunshine is offering episode commentary to Fable and Folly Plus supporters, still entirely ad-free. Fable and Folly Plus. Sign up today at fableandfolly.com/plus.
This is Fuzz Post 7. Everything is clear at the checkpoint. Over. Hey, you catch the fuzzball game last night?
Nah, I was at my fuzz daughter's recital.
Any good?
Nah.
They grow up so fast.
Not really. Since the fuzz don't age, she's been in 2nd grade for over a decade. It's a real moral quandary.
Yeah. It's a real... Oh, look, travelers!
Oh.
You there, halt!
Halt.
Hello, officer. I'm Valborg, and these are my... assistants. We're just going to Feltberg to help dig trenches for the new fuzzigation system.
Yep, just passing through. Like a taco through the intestines.
Do you want to scan our fabric cards?
The scanner's way over there, so, just go ahead.
This just in. All points bulletin. Be on the lookout for dangerous fugitives.
That's probably nothing.
1 woman.
Hey, you're a woman.
And 2 men.
And those are 2 men. Huh. That's a coincidence.
Who look identical.
We both look... Hey, hold on!
Yes?
Did you see the fuzzball game last night?
Sure. was a real close one.
Sure was. Okay, take it easy.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. That game wasn't close at all. Those are the fugitives.
Aw, Fuzz! Let's kill them!
That's no good.
Run?
Run.
Tally-ho!
It looks like those Dankent boys are in a heap of trouble. Fuzzo's forces are closing in. What's to happen? Find out next time on Days of Future Fuzz, Episode 5, Crisis on Infinite Dankent.
I've learned to hide in the ground. Before they see I'm around. Before they see I have an extra thumb, I get lost before I'm found out. Dig on till you're there. Digging to come out, not to hide. Dig down into yourself. Dig until you find what's inside. I'm gonna dig 'cause it's all I can do. I got these paws made to make dirt move, 'cause I'm digging up a hole, burrowing a hole now. I'm gonna dig to be all I can be. Sure, it's a hole to you, well, it's a mountain to me. So I'm digging in the ground, burrow till I'm home now.
Male moles are called boars. Female moles, sows. A group of moles, a labor. Because a mole is always working.
Mole skin, all alone in my burrow. I can still see her fur, though. Really, I can't see much. I remember a time when all moles dug as one. Now the digging is done. Let the memories live again.
If we're bores, it's because we're boring into the earth. If we are boring into the earth, we might be boring at parties. Because we don't talk about the latest gadgets, the hippest TV shows, the newest fangled mixtape that some kid in 2 baggy pants is hawking down on Hip Street. No, we are of the earth. We are the earth because we are what we eat, and we eat the worms that eat the dirt, and dirt is where we were born, and dirt is where we will die. And a mole doesn't have a grave because every day of a mole's life is a grave reminder that we keep on digging.
I'm just one mole, a simple mole with simple needs. With my never-ending burrowing, eating earthworms all the day and only coming out to mate. Oh, just one mole to dig today. Oh, just one mole to live tomorrow. A pest to most they seek to slay. Why? Because I messed up their dumb garden. Just one mole all on my own. I dig to fill the hole inside me. Every day it is a war. A mole I am, but maybe more.
House of Sunshine is a Roy Gold production. It was written by Jonathan Goldberg with music by Matt Roy Berger. Find out more about the show and cast at podmusical.com. It's that time of year again, the second annual Haiku for a Review celebration. Leave us an iTunes review and we'll write you a haiku. Here's one. Yes, all felt rises, Praise be to you, reviewer. Our fuzz is your fuzz. To claim, leave a review and then email podmusical@gmail.com with the subject line haiku. We'll send you a coupon for 50 cents off your next sub at Stubby Subs. Deal not valid on subs, grinders, hoagies, or heroes. Ask for the romaines of the day specialty sub. Thanks for listening, and have a suntabulous bicuspid of a day.
The Fall of the House of Sunshine is part of Fatecrafters Studios. Find other great shows at fatecrafters.com.
Lyman Keys here with another After the Episode audio recommendation. So you've run out of episodes of Fall of the House of Sunshine to listen to, and you've listened to them so much that you've worn out the record that you listen to them on, because I assume you've put all your podcasts onto a record, you play them at 45 RPMs or whatever speed you like, depending on the size of your record. I believe that's how it works. And you need something new to listen to. Well, let me suggest What's the Frequency? A very strange and spooky and interesting podcast set in 1940s Los Angeles, where there's only one sort of radio serial left on the air. Everything else is static, but a voice is interrupting it, and people are trying to investigate this mystery, but other weird things are happening, and it's all sort of, it's like that show Twin Peaks a little bit. I mean, I never really saw it, but from what I've heard people describe it to me, it's like that. I mean, I've been listening to What's the Frequency. I haven't seen Twin Peaks. That's what I'm saying. But it's really crazy. What's the Frequency? To really explain it is to do it a disservice. Some things are meant to be experienced, not explained to by people like me. That's what Stuart always says when I try to explain things to him. He says, "Don't explain things to me. I hate you, and goodbye." And he likes to go into his room and lock the door. I don't know why they put locks on his door. I wouldn't, because who knows what he's doing in there. Rocketry or something like that. I mean, he might blow off his own hands. I don't know if he's doing rocketry. I mean, he could be. That would be my guess. It seems like something Stuart would like. Or maybe some sort of video game about rocketry, or a rocketry-based thing, or maybe putting video games in rockets and shooting them. Now, I don't know what he's up to, because there's that lock on his door. Not that I would go into Stuart's room, but Stuart's mother really should, because, you know, there's a line. I mean, you should give kids privacy, you should trust them, but also, you know, he's very emotional, and I worry about him. But what I don't worry about is how much you'll love What's the Frequency, an amazing podcast with great sound design, really sharp, interesting characters. Every episode there's a surprise. It's really smartly written. I highly recommend it. Even when I don't know what's going on, I think it's great, and I listen again, and you'll want to listen to it again. Wear out your record that you'll make of What's the Frequency and Fall of the House of Sunshine, and really it's just a great time. What's the Frequency? You can find it on your favorite podcasting machine or record player, or maybe even an 8-track. I don't even know if they still make those. Probably not, but you know, they could, and you could make one yourself. Maybe, you know, these kids today always like making things. But make an 8-track, put What's the Frequency on it, and listen to it. Lyman Keys, Lyman off. No, we agreed we're not going to say that, Lyman. Don't say Lyman off. Anyway, goodbye and happy listening.
The Fable and Folly Network, where fiction producers flourish.